Alright, so why do I look so. Jesus. Mm. Okay, it is late or early, depending on how you want to look at it. And I have came to the realization that I, myself, Casey, God, I look so. I look. Uh, this is like if I were smelling, I walked past it and I got an aroma swept up into my nose, this would be my automatic response. I've realized that anytime I open up social media that is not YouTube, I have an anxiety pressure thrown into my body. And that is because my life is not up to par, it's not up to my standards.
And I have no standards, very low, if any. That's the crazy part.
I feel like a person that I have never felt like before. But eh, who cares, right? We're all working to better ourselves every day, right? I am not fond of myself lately. Things feel to continuously go wrong. I'm endlessly broke. I feel a lack of friendship energy that keeps me going, and that makes me sad. Not having friends actually makes me sad, or not having energy to bounce off of actually makes me sad. And I've realized that this year because this is by far my loneliest year yet. Love yourself and you'll never feel lonely. So basically what I'm saying is I'm just not how I was. That's a good. I watched Stuart Little for the first time. Is that a booger or a bone? My nose bone. I think it's my bone. I watched Stuart Little for the first time, and I just want to say that movie is strange. I've never watched it before. Why is a mouse or a rat in an orphanage? Why is a rat not only in an orphanage but is socially accepted, loved, and has textbooks the same size as him? Not the same size as him, but the size that a textbook would be if rats read textbooks. What was the little boy's name again? Like the actual son. He was kind of an asshole once they realized it was a rat, which is understandable because if I wanted a brother and my parents brought home a rat, I too would be a little bitter. But it's cool that the rat could talk. I mean, if it could be worse, if the rat couldn't talk, it would be a lot worse. And that's my thing with everything. I talk about babies about this. I don't understand what the big old deal of babies is because like I don't know how to talk to a baby. I don't know how to socialize with a baby, and I'm good with kids, but kids kind of scare me. But like overall, I'm good with them because they're just so precious and just so pure and just like understand me. It's like, dude, you're me, but little. Yeah. So the thing with babies is they don't talk, and when they do talk, it's like incoherent. Like I don't think that's the right use of incoherent, but they talk in scribbles. They talk in gibber jabber. Is that gibberish? Was what I was trying to say. They talk in gibberish, and you just kind of got to go along with it. You talk to them, and they don't understand you. They don't respond. So it's like, bitch, like say something back. I'm trying to talk to you. Don't be rude. I forgot what the whole reason why I started saying that was, but I know I was talking about Stuart Little and how the little boy was kind of rude about it. Oh, because the rat could talk. And also their cat can talk, which was surprising when he opened up his mouth and started talking to the rat. Netflix has The Grinch on it, the one that came out in 2018. That is big move by Netflix. Good job with that decision. fully on board. I support you. Yo, they had a Brockhampton track in that song, in that movie. They had Boogie. They put Boogie in the movie. I was watching it last night, and like when I'm like going to sleep, I have to have like sound on in the background because I'm a little baby, and it's like, it's like my company or whatever. And I was going to sleep, and and I like turned. I'm like, they dead ass have Boogie by Brockhampton playing. And Pharrell Williams is the narrator. I had no idea, and I already knew Tyler Creator had tracks or like did the soundtrack. I already knew that, so like it was nice in my ears to hear that, but I wasn't surprised because I was already aware. But it was very pleasant to hear for myself in the cerebellum, in the eardrum. I still have to finish it. Actually, I have it waiting for me to watch right now. Also, I watched this a while ago, but dude, I had no idea Spy Kids had a fourth movie. I had no idea. Jessica Alba in it, and I was so surprised that Netflix has it on, and like I was just in shock when I saw, what's it called, the final mission or time over or something. It has something to do with time and like the watch or clocks, tick tock. I don't know, but I was shocked to see that Spy Kids had a fourth movie. It was kind of ass compared to the other three, and it wasn't like the original, like Carmen and Junie. They were in it, but they were grown as fuck, and they weren't like the they weren't like the prime suspect. They weren't like that's not a very good term. They were not the main actors. They were not the stars. It's like two little, like, it's like her cousin. Jessica Alba is Junie and Carmen's cousin, and her cousin has two kids or stepkids, and her cousin is a spy. Like she's in the what do you call it, the OSS, and she's married, and like she has these stepkids now, and like she has a baby on the way, and like this bitch is pregnant, like doing missions. First of all, you're not worried that you're gonna get your baby killed. You're pregnant. You have a full ass, like, about to give birth belly. If you bump into a wall, you try to slide through a wall incorrectly and you hit it, it's possible you're gonna kill your baby. But anyways, that was shocking. And she gets thrown into a mission, and like, I don't want to spoil the movie for you if you haven't seen it, but I was just surprised to see that there was a fourth Spy Kids movie. Yeah. What's on the breakfast today? Shout out to the Grinch. Shout out to Stuart Little for being a nice, like it's like an iconic movie. I think like I'm old enough to be aware of the status of Stuart Little. It came out in 1999, so I had plenty of time to catch up on that movie. I probably even saw it when I was younger, but the way my brain like does things, it kind of just like throws out any type of information that is not used by the second. So I probably forgot. So shout out to Stuart Little, I guess. For Spy Kids movie, probably should have just like ended it. That they like got peer pressured into making that fourth movie. They probably should have definitely just ended it in the third movie. This is my friend, or actually this was my child. When I first picked it up, it was labeled as my daughter. Isn't this so fucking cute? It's so cute. I can't exactly tell you where I got it, but this is so cute. You think it's a bear. Oh my god, she's going to what is it called? Why am I drawing a blank on this? She's going to fucking Comic-Con. She's dressed up to go to Comic-Con, and then she takes it off and she's a baby. Or it's a boy, I don't know. She didn't tell me. It hasn't told me anything, so I can't be the one to judge. But it's going to Comic-Con, or it's like a different version. It's definitely not a furry. Never mind. I take that back. But this is just so cute. She watches over me while I sleep. It watches over me while I sleep. A very good child of mine. Okay. I don't know. I'll probably want to film something else later because that's just how it happens. What is this? When I begin to film, when I start filming, I don't want to stop. I used to smoke a lot of weed. Or I used to smoke a lot of like marijuana. So like this is like my new drug abuse. YouTube is my drug. Filming is my cocaine. Much love. Thanks. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being alive. Thanks for being you. Thanks to all inhabited. Sorry I look this way. It'll change maybe one day. It probably won't. I mean, I feel like I go through like these waves of, oh my god, you look so good. Wow, she looks fucking wrecked. Me and my fallen angel, quite literally fallen. I had no idea I would run into it the way I did. But I did, and we're a happy family. I also have the brother. This is for sure, boy. This is actually Dashi merch. I will do anything to defend Dashi. Okay, do I have any other stuffed animals over here right now? Nope. But I have a bottle of water that I need to return to my mom because this is actually hers. And I have my Vaseline that I cannot live without. This and Aquaphor, which is like basically the same thing. Thanks. 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 Thanks.